our NDA alliance is an organic alliance. Organic alliance. This very organic word is very, very common and popular in our Naga society also today because of the popularity of organic vegetables. So what it means to talk about an organic alliance, it is all about our pure and our clear relationship with our co-partners without being diluted by other unlike-minded people or party. So that is the meaning. So when he said like this in the TV, that attracted my attention, and so I am reciting what his very first word came when he gave his speech after taking over as the third time as the Prime Minister of our great country, India. And when we gathered like this today, instead of talking our only achievement, I would like to take you back to our post-independence times also, India. We got our independence on 15th August 1947. After 1947, general election came to India. At that time, when the first state assembly election was introduced to Nagaland in 1952, Naga people boycotted the election because of our local issue. That is our independence issue. Followed by another one, 1957. There also we Nagas boycotted the general election. The first election for the state assembly of Nagaland state came in 1964 only, after we got independence, after we got our statehood, basing on the strength and the spirit of the 16th agreement. And today, our young generations, many of our adversaries, many of our opposition, they talk so much ill against our BJP parties. We are ruling the country only for a brief stint, compared with the other political parties, particularly the Congress. For the consecutive third term, we have just completed only 10 years, and the 11th year as the ruling political party in India is just starting. Let us retrospect into what the Congress people did during the regime. After Indian independence, we boycotted election, did we? Then, in 1953, when Jawaharlal Nehru came to visit Nagaland, he organized a vast party for the people of Nagaland in order to deliver a speech, so that Nagas would listen to him carefully and come to know what really India is meant, and it is meant in terms of Nagaland context also. Well, in 1953, during the early part, I believe it was agreed on 10th January, subject to correction. While that meeting was going to be held, just before starting the election, our Nagalanders were told by the authorities. That means those days we were ruled by Assam side, by a deputy commissioner. Nagalanders were told not to submit any memorandum, not to speak anything. So realizing the mistake of this, Nagas thought, if we are not allowed to speak today, when our Honorable Prime Minister comes, if we are not allowed to submit any memorandum, then what is the value? What is the use of us to be with him? Keeping that in mind, they all walked away. Only few people remained with the Honorable Prime Minister Nehru. And those were all government servants, mostly. The rest all went away, and after completion of that program, Nehru went to, along with Indira Gandhi, he went to Bharatiya, had a lunch there. So many funny things also happened there, because he was very, very frustrated that day. Not only he and his entourage. Followers, they were all frustrated. So, after 1953, Nehru went back to Delhi, and he was the Prime Minister, and he arranged to send many military forces to the state of Nagaland to crush us, to take revenge for abstaining ourselves from attending his organized program. But who did that mistake? The mistake was committed by the Indian side only, not by us. But in order, out of his anger, in order to take his revenge, a huge troops of army was sent to Nagaland, and they started harassing our people, started burning our granaries, not only burning alone, many people were tortured to death. Many girls, many ladies were humiliated. They were all, they did all what is looking funny and humiliated, particularly inside the church, they did. Then, we were tortured like by the Congress Party. Why I'm referring to this time of those atrocities is, these are the few atrocities that can never be forgotten by the Nagas. So you youth, youngsters, you definitely will have to know this one. If you fail to remember this also, you will, when you come to go through the history of Nagas, you will come to know. This can never be deleted. That is why I am retrospective into the past deeds committed by the Congress regime. Today there is so much good about Congress. Today, not only Congress people, we Nagas, many are about to worship Congress also. It is appearing like that. Keeping Congress as their demigod. The reality, they do not know what Congress regime did when they were in power. And what we are facing today. These two comparison statements you keep in mind. And like that, this continued till emergency was introduced in India. After that, also the Congress regime, except for some intermittent period by some other political parties which came to power, Congress had been ruling since independence till 2014. BJP is the biggest political party in the world. BJP is the only political party that is concentrating and having interest to bring development to Nagaland and other northeastern states in parity with, so that we come in parity with other states who are well developed. India does not look us differently. They take us as one. They want to develop us even better than other parts of India. Only thing is, we need to show our participation. We need to show their good leadership by encouraging them, by appreciating them, so that in reciprocation, we will also get some better treatment from the central government.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hon'ble Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.